Hi, welcome to our daily reading for Tuesday, February 28th, 2017. Remember, it's a general reading. See what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, praying about. We're all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through the same thing at the same time, at the same pace. So see what feels right for you. It could be one sign, and that brings you clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest, greatest good of everybody. So we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. How you ride these energetic waves that come through here is always up to you. Is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave? Preparing for that wave, crashing into the wave, riding the wave, or ignoring the wave. Also, feel free to make this an interactive video if you want to pull some cards for yourself. And if you have some time, try to check out the musical playlist below. See if there's more depth to this reading for you in any of those songs, or just enjoy the music. Also, whenever you watch any reading, always be open to divine timing and inspiration coming through how it should for you. It could give you the forecast into the future. It could clarify the past or be right in tune with the now that you're watching the reading. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope you have a beautiful day. I love you so much. I'll see you in a moment. Hi, welcome to our daily reading for Tuesday, February 28th, 2017. We're going to begin today's reading with the daily guidance from your angels, oracle cards. Let's get clarity on the energies coming through. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. Let's get clarity and focus on the energies coming through and wisdom to ride these energies best. Let's begin with one card. Oh, today there's a change in direction, a change in focus, a change in the winds of change coming through today. Maybe making a decision today, starting something new. There's youthful energy here. So there's a birthing of something new, a new project, a new relationship, a new direction, a new perception. When changes come through, we have to allow ourselves to be innocent, to discover something we don't know, to learn something about the situation that we didn't see coming, to learn something about ourselves in that situation we're moving into. So the changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness. That's a little bit like the Fool energy. Starting something new, starting something fresh, allowing yourself to discover, what you don't know yet. You don't know what you don't know what you don't know. So allow that excitement to come through. Allow yourself to mess up. When I think of a child, I think of growth and I think of messing up so that we learn. You don't learn until you don't do it right a few times, or hopefully just one time, but it's going down the wrong road. It's stumbling a little bit. So we gain our strength. So we practice something more and we know where our strengths are. We know where I'm getting abilities, talents are. So maybe there's a talent that you have. Maybe there's something that you have a knack for, but you need to polish your skills. Allow yourself to be new every day with something that even you could feel like you're an expert on. We can always learn more. We can always adapt. We can always change direction with something that we know, something that we do in our world, and add, I'm getting the monkey wrench in the mix. Add something new, a new flavor, a new flair, a new direction to something that we could be solid with, but that new energy brings us a new direction. It makes things open to change. change can be scary and weird when we're used to something. So allow there to be a little awkward feeling here today. Allow yourself to have a little growth spurt somewhere to go back to, go back to the basics. That makes me think of the Christina Aguilera album, but I don't have a song, so I'll put something below. Change in direction. The changes you're experiencing are divinely directed. They're also felt inside of you, personal signs inside of you that feel like it's the right direction for you. It might feel a little weird, but yet it still feels right. I hope that makes sense. It feels weird because it's different, but yet it's still a warm, like exciting energy. Sometimes like getting out on stage for the first time is a little nerve-wracking. Having that first conversation with your new honey is a little weird. Or that interview for the best job you've ever had in your life might be a little nervous when you're sitting in the waiting room. But after you get it done, it's so much better. I just thought of a dentist's office. So maybe some of you are going to the dentist today and you were worried. Just go, and it's always better after it's done. That was really weird to come through with this. So let's continue. Yeah, I don't know why thinking of the dentist made me think of glass animals, and I also have no song. So I'll put something below by the glass animals. I'm getting like general energy more than specific energy today. So be open to whatever has to come through. Don't look for the specific things you need. Allow those specifics to appear. And when you see those specifics, grab onto them. I'm getting synchronicities, maybe writing something down today, how often little things happen, how often the same sign comes up for you. Maybe it's time to follow that a little bit. Maybe it's a nudge in the right direction, even if it's a different direction. A different direction doesn't mean it's the wrong one. Sometimes even the wrong one is the good one. It's where we learn the most. So be willing to go down any direction you need, because it's always going to lead us where we need to go. We can always go on a detour and end up at that. I feel like there's certain places, certain I'm getting like crossroads, we get to certain markers in our world that make a difference and make us turn our heads, make us see something different, turn us on our heads. Whatever it is, it allows that change. Sometimes sometimes it's us that makes that change happen, and sometimes the change happens to us. So you are protected now and in the future. So follow your path to the happy outcome you desire. So reach towards those things that you desire, that you actually want. Ask yourself what you really want. You know, I'm getting, is the door keep shutting in that area? Sometimes we think we want something and there is something that is way better for us. You know, we deserve way better than that thing we think we need. So allow something better to come through. You know, allow yourself to have a good, I'm getting a good structure, a good idea based on whatever you went through to know what's good for you. But allow there to be more than you know. Allow it to be better than even you know. So change in direction. What am I getting with this? I'm getting schedule first with this change of direction. Wait, I have a, I feel like I have a clothespin here. Yes, well, I have a hair clip. We're going to do this. So, first I'm getting schedule, you know, change in direction. It could just be opening up your schedule a bit if you've been working a lot, just having some space to play, to do something simple, have a you day. I'm getting you day energy. Like I'm thinking of a spa. I see a sidewalk again. That makes me think of like walking outside somewhere in like a public setting, like a garden. I want to say library, museum, something with art. I'm thinking like statues. I want to say like Grecian urns, foundation energy, maybe just grounding yourself. I feel like sometimes just sitting on some quartz grounds you, you know, it changes your physiology. Also quartz I'm getting, so memory. Maybe there's something coming through as a memory today. You're going to remember something that you forgot about that's important, that was on the back burner in your brain files, and it comes through today. Sometimes we have things that happen in the past and we don't realize how useful it is until we're in the moment when that tool is needed. You know, and it's like, oh, I know what to do now. That happened way back then. Or I had that thing that I was good at then, and now I know how to use it. Now I know how to bring that inspiration into my world. Now I know why I learned that thing when I was 7. You know, it's like, aha, energies coming through. But I feel like it's maybe small things that add up to the big aha. I'm getting writing energy. So maybe you need to write something down today. Start a journal. I'm getting time, numbers, birth dates that are important. I always see like bumper stickers or like something in a store window or an advertisement even. And this is coming from somebody who really doesn't enjoy advertisements. I don't even have TV because I don't like commercials and, you know, advertisements coming through. So maybe it's something that comes through, feels like it's a normal kind of advertisement, but inspiration for you. I'm getting more inspirational energy that makes me think of quotes and like scripture and Bible verses and just words. It makes me think of the crystals again and the energy and vibration of words that was sort of in the reading yesterday with the parrot. The power of words, vibration. So pay attention to your words today, to what you say. Words are things. Thoughts are things. If you put those words out there, you know, they start a vibration. They start an energy. So allow yourself weird thoughts and weird words and stuff. Don't beat yourself up if they come through. But if you have consciousness that that was a weird word or a weird thought about a situation, whether it's on yourself, being hard on yourself or someone else, just acknowledge it. Once you acknowledge it, you've already conquered the weirdness or the harshness of whatever it is and allowed yourself the chance to change, to be that puzzle piece that creates the change in your world, to release that harsh energy. And I'm getting like restrictions, complications, worry, judgments. So let's move along. We're going to get another card from the we're going to use the Shadowscapes Tarot today. Let's get clarity on change in direction. I just see like a signpost. I want to say a lamp post, a light. Almost like there's a light shining on something for you. That just made me think of Common, the light. I'll put that below. I can hear that song now. All right, let's get a card. I almost said another song. Let's get a card for change in direction and clarity for the energies coming through today. Oh, well, here we go. So these two go hand in hand. I'm going to say that this change in direction could be you spinning this Wheel of Fortune, but usually there's a big hand and fate, God, the universe involved with this change. This is definitely winds of change coming through. It's 10. Major Arcana, tweener time. You're literally with the 10 standing at the crossroads. You know, you're finishing one thing and you're going to have to begin something a different way, a change in direction. You're going to have to hang on a new way, bring something new into the mix. Find your center spoke here. Find the center point on the wheel so you're not going to fall off this time. Sometimes we fall off. If you fall off, get up again and figure out how to find your center. I feel like this comes through when it requires you being grounded. Calm. You know, the Wheel of Fortune makes me think of like a game show or like, you know, a card game, rolling the dice. You know, it could be snake eyes. It could be a full house. It could be, I'm getting like the Wheel of Fortune. So I also want to stay like, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Maybe the next time you can do 3 steps forward and 1 step back. Don't be afraid to step back a little, to hold back a little, and to take notice of where you are. You know, pay attention to the stair you're on, the lesson you're on. And sometimes the wheel comes around in our world and like, I want to say boosts you a few levels or grades. It time warps you somewhere. It takes you, I see like a video game and finding that secret like Easter egg way through to another level, another dimension, another way of seeing something, another way to get through something than before. I feel like you've suddenly, you know, when you like, I'm thinking of the Legend of Zelda for some reason. Like you gain some superpowers here. You gain something extra in your tool belt, in your bucket, on your plate that you can use now, even if it's, I'm getting that it's been in the back burner again for a while. So this is your chance to use something that's special to you. A talent that has been like, I'm getting just underneath the surface for a while, and now you're getting to use it. The Wheel of Fortune isn't really good or bad. It just is. It just is. However it falls is what it is. So allow it to fall and allow yourself the growth in that particular season. With the Wheel of Fortune, I do see like astrology, a 10. Maybe the 10 is important for you. I see feminine and masculine energy. And the stained glass makes me think of a filter. You know, seeing something through many different filters, not just one way. Allowing that light. When I see the stained glass, I think of a church as well. And I think of your body as a temple. So paying attention to your body and letting that light shine inside of you in this particular situation today. Letting yourself shine. I'm getting your own special vibration, energy, circulating energy. I'm getting life force energy is what's creating this color, this kaleidoscope coming out. This is a really pretty card. There's also like cracks in the cement. So don't be afraid of, that made me think of a song. I'll put it below. I can't get the title today. I'm off of titles, but I'm getting like vibration. So allow there to be something squeezing through the cracks, you know, like a little burst, a little inspiration, that thing that I'm getting, that like daisy that comes through the cracks that feels like it's, I don't know, when I think of like a little daisy or like a dandelion, I think of something stretching towards the sun, wanting to grow. There's actually a lily here. So, and a little fairy sitting, look at this. How tight, can you even see it? And blue roses, purple roses. They're really unique. So the lily makes me think of innocence, pure, beautiful, unconditional love, expressive love that I'm getting essence that can blossom. Wheel of Fortune. However the wheel falls today, it is going to change your direction in a better direction. So start, roll with that change. Roll with how this wheel falls into your world. And I feel like once you, I'm getting like, I want to say a big, I'm seeing like a huge, gigantic man, woman size quartz ball. There are weird balls in the world, by the way. I'll try to find a link for something about the weird spheres in different parts of the world. That's sort of what I'm seeing here. So I'm getting like archaeology, ancient history kind of energy with this, megaliths, crystals, earth energy, ley lines. I mean, this makes me think of the earth here. And I see all of these lines as like energetic fields, ley lines. Maybe there's a specific place on the earth or pattern that's, I'm getting pulling you towards it. So that makes me think of a journey. And I'm thinking Earth, so maybe there's a vacation or somewhere, an energetic field that's specific for you, maybe changing your energetic field by going somewhere different. Maybe this is bringing you on a journey today. This is a really nice card. The 10's powerful. It's not always something you can control, so you have to allow it to be and take back the control in what you can do about this situation and where you want to go after it happens. So let's get clarity. Let's see what else we have for change in direction and the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune's like a game of chance. Anything can happen. It's up to you how you play those cards, how you roll with the punches, you know, how you take that fall and get up and rise again. I feel like this particular change today is going to lift you up, though. I don't feel like it's a fall down today. I feel like you already fell. You already know what that feels like, and you're ready to lift higher. You're ready to do something different. And if you have to stay at a plateau and it's not time to have growth, sometimes we need to hit a plateau and just gain our momentum back. So if you're at a plateau, just find your center spoke. I'm getting, just go inside of you and focus, breathe deeply, center yourself, allow change to come through, and then move when you feel ready, when you feel like it's time to step out there and create some change yourself. If you have to just get on the wheel and go with the changes, just ride that wheel. And I feel like once you start to spin, the momentum will help you. I get like, you know, the little kid riding the bike, you know, and you have the training wheels on, and then those training wheels just fall off. They just disintegrate. You just don't need them anymore. So allow there to be that growth spurt, that training wheel period time, and trust they'll fall off when they need to. Sometimes this comes by and it's that adult, I'm getting like divine adult energy coming by and just letting you know you don't need them anymore. So if the training wheels happen to fall off today, trust you'll get your momentum and you'll get your footing, you'll get grounded. So maybe you have to get off the bike for a moment and get grounded before you get back on. And once you get back on, it's just like riding a bike. That was a lot of different things that came through with 2 cards. So let's clarify up today's reading with the Oracle of Visions by Sierra Machete. Let's get clarity on the Wheel of Fortune. Major Arcana 10, leaving a period behind and heading towards something new, something different, something that is going to be better for you than where you were. It'll feel different, but eventually it'll feel like, I always get like shoes, and I feel like you grow into your shoes. You're growing into yourself a little bit. You're feeling like, you know, when you get a haircut and it looks maybe a little awkward, like the first day or two, it could be awesome, but sometimes it's the little bit of growth that comes through when it starts to look like it's settling on in, like it starts to feel good. I'm getting a warm, glowing energy too. Maybe there's a haircut energy today, or dyeing your hair, something like that. Pampering energy, even. I did think of a spa before, so that makes me think of soaking your feet, you know, in some, like a warm foot bath or a massage or something like that. All right, let's see what comes through from the Oracle of Visions, clarity for Tuesday. Oh, this is cool. So first I see a seamstress, and this is taking look at that. It's like you're taking your talents, your skills, your energy, everything that you went through, and you know what you have to do to weave. I'm getting your own dreams, you know, taking charge in that situation, creating your own way. I'm getting paving your own way here. I'm just getting working with energies here. Threads of change. When I think of sewing, I think of patience required and having to usually take out some stitches at some point to back stitch and make something stronger in the crotch area and, you know, places that might rip, and putting some reinforcement in something. And then once you get your flow, the other parts sort of just flow easier. Once you get your pattern, your rhythm, you know, it's not so hard. Usually the first time you put a new pattern together, you think of something, you have to work out the kinks. It is hard. You do have mess ups. It is frustrating. It's not so much an easy flow. But once you get used to the pattern or your fabric or the thread that you're working with, the program you're working with, programming something for yourself that works with you, you know, putting something in, putting something in your day that you enjoy, you know, pressing play somewhere in your world that you want to go. I hope that made sense. I'm getting pressing play. So it makes me think of music. It makes me think of dancing too, movement, exercise. This also, she has some big boobs. Look at her boobs here. Bigger than the sewing machine. So, I mean, I don't know why I saw that. So, I don't know. I mean, allow femininity in you to come through, whether you're a male or female. Maybe there's respect and admiration for the feminine energy today. I see lace, so I think of something delicate. I see a tender energy and a strong energy here. It's a really pretty dress she has on. I see a lot of lace, which is delicate, and I see black and white. So balance. I also want to say updos, and I don't know why. This almost makes me think of, like, I don't know, like a beach dress, a summer dress, a spring dress, even a nightie. I want to say a nightie. So something kind of comfortable and relaxing, free-flowing. I'm not sure why I'm focused on the dress. Maybe this is something that you recognize, something in your day, somebody you know wears something like this. I feel like this is you taking hold of what you can control, taking back control on your own environment, on what you can get your hands into and what you can do to create changes. So I also feel, well, 13 makes me think of the death card. So it's taking that old energy and letting old clothes go away. Maybe even, you know, donation here. Maybe getting rid of some old things you don't wear anymore, and just, I'm getting even going, this sounds weird, but going to like a thrift store or a secondhand store and finding some awesome clothes that maybe just need some alterations and tailoring, and they are even more awesome now that they're tailored to you. So taking something that seems like it's old and it couldn't be used again and making it brand new by putting your own spark in it. Like retailoring old vintage clothes. I'm getting like suits, and like I'm getting men's suits actually. So sometimes I go on a side path, and I hope that that is useful for you guys. I'm also getting the death energy here with the 13, which is the Phoenix energy, which is becoming something new, creating new colors, having new in your world, where it was just black and white. I'm getting black and white before. You're adding that color. You're adding new vibration. You're coloring outside the lines and inside the lines. I hope that made sense. All right, 13 is productivity, control, and organization. So this is cool. All right, take your needle, my child, and work at your pattern. It will come out a rose by and by. Life is like that. One stitch. I don't know why I just thought of Avril Lavigne. No song. Life's like that. Whatever that song is, I'll put that below. One stitch at a time, taken patiently, and the pattern will come out all right, like the embroidery. Oliver Wendell Holmes. All right, so embroidery. Embroidery is, I'm getting definitely embroidery, but I'm actually seeing like an awesome patch. Maybe something that you can do. I'm getting like advertisement for maybe your business. maybe something local in your community, maybe that phrase, the inspiration that you can get embroidered, or like something personalized for you. I see like a baseball hat or shoes or like a bag, something like that. I see like a patch, like beautiful embroidery, but that could be airbrush, that could be painting, that could be anything that's, I'm getting personalization. So maybe I'm getting business or inspiration. It could go either way. Almost like a business card, but more artistic, more beautiful, like art you can wear. All right, this card considers the gathering of separate elements, people, or ideas from the everyday nuances of family dynamics to the management of a corporate team. So I'm getting leadership energy, taking charge energy by allowing whatever is around you to be, by seeing what you have to work with and taking charge of what you can do about that, what you can't, what you have to let go. I'm getting other people learning too. So sometimes you have to see where somebody else has to learn and have some room on their own so they can do it on their own. And you come back and you take, take charge and make sure, like do a check-in. I just saw like, yeah, like Project Runway, like make it work, check in, and see if everything's happening, and then, let it happen, and then come back and do a check-in. I feel like it's you doing the check-in here, but you don't have to be there standing over, hovering over something else for it to get done. That energy or that intent, even if you're thinking about something somebody else should get done and you're not there, and you're putting that weird energy and intention on someone else, and that, I need this done, I need it happen, and you're almost like putting a weird, rope or energy restriction on them to have the freedom to get it done how it should. So take back your own energy, your own time, your own worry, release worry on others, release worry on yourself, and put worry energy, like transform that into a creative energy or a letting go energy, just a breathing energy, and then see what inspiration comes through. I'm getting releasing control where you can't control when someone else is doing something, and more control will come back to you, and more results and progress will come back if you let control go to others. I hope that made sense. I've been going on a lot of tangents today. All right, let's see. This Victorian seamstress manipulates various components as threads of color. With skillful hands, she arranges them, taking into consideration the distinct and individual qualities that each may possess, each person's talents, each person's own abilities, own level of where they're at. I'm getting helpful teacher-student energy too. She coaxes the best from each and orchestrates their ultimate working together as a whole, giving each strand order, position, and purpose. She blends them together into a rainbow of unity. Its beauty is a metaphor of accomplishment, surpassing that of its original separate parts. So better together as a whole to work together. Everybody's unique skills, talents, position is important. Viewpoint is important. And it works better together. So be wary of over-controlling, micromanaging, or getting lost in the details. Allow each participant to contribute fully, to feel like they have their own space. Like, I'm getting equal respect, even if you're a new energy. If you're new in something, you still want to be respected. You still want everyone to know you can do a good job. You might not do it perfect in the beginning, but, it's about doing your best, doing the best you can with what you got. So allow each participant to contribute fully and not be undermined by one person's overall position. Allow everybody a chance today, including yourself. Give your chance room to wiggle, and work something out perhaps a different way, because sometimes we have a change in direction and we have to rewrite the rules. If somebody new comes into our world, we have to change how we did things before. There's a whole new color going on in our spectrum. So it's adapting. I hope this is helpful for you guys. I love you so much. I will see